Today we're going to be looking at another one of Shiey's videos, which are pronounced Shy. Specifically, a mission to a modern nuclear bunker complex. Well, that sounds cool. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tyler Folse. I'm a nuclear engineer with a little over 10 years of experience. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tyler Folse. I'm a nuclear engineer with a little over 10 years of experience in the commercial nuclear power industry. From engineering to operations to emergency response. I don't claim to know everything there is nuclear, but I can certainly share some knowledge. Let's see.
Looking for this bunker. Should be pretty cool. It's a command bunker.
Command bunker?
Some stuff inside. Definitely an interesting location.
Where is it? Or is this something he's not allowed to disclose yet? Whoa. It's funny just seeing like various, slips and trip hazards. You would think at a nuclear power plant, the majority of your hazards are like radiological or extreme temperatures, extreme pressures, that sort of thing. Well, those are the ones that are well prepared for with pre-job briefings. However, most of the recordables are from things like someone slipping and falling on their butt, or jamming their fingers in a door to the office building, not even the power plant or reactor portion or anything like that, because people let their guard down.
Shit.
You think you'll fit that in there?
Maybe. Couldn't they cut 2 bars down?
But they're trying to go in through the...
I see the dog, and the dog sees us.
Where is he?
Down there.
He's looking at us?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure, I'll keep an eye on the dog.
I don't want to get stuck in here, man. I cannot, unscrew it from here.
Okay, let me try. Oh, no way. No way. I think we should move. Okay, sadly I didn't film it. We got out by milliseconds as we were focused on squeezing in. My friend noticed that the dog was actually halfway towards us. We scrambled to get over the fence and he was right there next to us. We barely got out. So we're good. I'm gonna try something else now.
Okay.
Go into some tunnels now. I think they're bunker related. I'm not very enlightened on this object, but should have power. Not sure though. Hopefully.
Not sure, they are definitely getting Eastern Europe vibes.
Dogs. Yeah.
Especially with the dogs around.
There's another entrance, so don't worry.
Alright. I'll catch up, you can go.
Huh. Wow. And then the caves. Bunch of caves. Now, if this is indeed a nuclear command bunker like he said, evaluations would have needed to be done to ensure the area is geologically stable. You wouldn't want cave-ins lest you get trapped in your secret nuclear command bunker, especially in the event of nuclear war where the blasts are going to have some serious seismic effect, especially when nuclear weapons that are designed to attack bunkers are going to be surface detonated or even detonated slightly underground. So these caves, if they're anywhere close to it, should be relatively safe. Should be fairly safe to traverse.
I don't know. You're the one who's leading.
Look at all that. Definitely some kind of underground complex.
I don't think we're
Is that blocked off?
It's locked.
Looks like that lock and chain there was put there considerably after this thing was installed. You said this is modern. Well, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean the entrance to this.
Another bust. We got one more bunker. That one is a bit more remote. Territories are abandoned. People should be walking there. Maybe it's not locked.
Okay.
See. So this bunker is apparently a big one. aircraft station or something.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be interesting. I have very vague knowledge about it.
Okay, that's going to be considerably bigger and considerably more storage, EMP hardening, radiation hardening for aircraft. Because let's face it, large, sensitive equipment that just take up a lot of space.
The biggest hope is that we can get in there, because we just came from a couple unsuccessful ones. This one has quite a few entrances. We're gonna check all of them, of course. Regarding the security, I have no clue.
Interesting.
It is quite in the middle of nowhere, so maybe it's not gonna be that protected. Everything okay?
Mm-hmm, but I was scared the car was
Not gonna shine too much here. We are currently in some territory.
Always a mystery to these.
Okay, climb the fence. There's a car.
This is spooky.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. Somebody's definitely in that building. You think we can get in through here? Yes.
Look at this edit the background. It seems like one of those found footage type, I don't know, horror movies almost.
Fuck, man.
Oh wow, they're going into... Yeah, if you were to try to do something like this at a nuclear power plant, confined space entry, yeah, you're going to need permits to access, you're going to be carrying oxygen monitors and an attendant at every entrance and exit of this pipe or whatever to make sure you're okay. Depending on what this is, there's no telling that if this equipment's even drained or whatever this is. Looks like a pipe. I know they just cut to this location. Some kind of conduit in there. I mean, not a pipe, just a big conduit.
There is no way?
Yeah, but we can stay here. It's just another entrance there.
Okay, just wait, I'll come.
It would make sense, though, to have concrete to seal your electrical components if this is going into a nuclear bunker.
These wires are not making it easy.
Well, this is clearly designed for the wires. But yeah, more concrete, more shielding, both from radiation and from heat. So this was clearly designed for... Whatever this structure is, was clearly designed to be defensible.
Fucking hell. That looks horrible.
Yeah, good luck fitting.
It doesn't look like it has been open for a while.
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh shit.
It can be opened.
But you think it's the outside?
Yes, it's outside.
Shit. There is only one other way.
Other side?
No, the ventilation. There's one other way, but we didn't want to do it because...
The ventilation, we're gonna do Die Hard. Feel like a frozen TV dinner. Wonder who says that anymore.
It's sketchy. On the top of the bunker, there is a ventilation that we could see inside, and it's open. It's a 3 to 4 meter drop, though, with only one of these wires hanging off.
Ooh.
So technically, this could hold. They're a bit thicker there.
Maybe this will work. Wow. Just thinking about harnesses and PPE and rappel kits and climbing gear and stuff like that you need.
But who's gonna find out, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Broken lock on the door.
Oh shit.
On the left, yes.
Nice.
I got a door.
Okay, and we need to go deeper. Like this. What the fuck?
That is deep. You first.
But look at that ladder, it's just all rusty and stuff. Man.
Oh, that's the cables.
Yes, that's the cable.
Hey, they're not both on the ladder at the same time. That's a plus.
We go ahead here.
Okay, I'm climbing.
This side of it.
Let's tuck this in. Maybe the other guy moved out of the way. Wearing gloves, which definitely helps, though it could also be relatively cold in the area. That's deep. Whoa, look at all that. What a tight fit.
Welcome, bro. Finally.
Bro.
Going in underneath the deep underground bunker.
Red light?
It's like light switch. The terminal is up there. It doesn't make any sound or lights, so it doesn't work. No worries, bro.
Oh wow.
Shit.
They're in some kind of complex.
What the hell? We came through the ground.
That's interesting. It looked like from the outside they were in some sort of cliff, and yet they found a way in through the electrical conduits through the ground. I'm actually kind of surprised they made the conduits big, or maybe there was a lot more conduit at one point, but a lot of it's just been taken out or through some sort of or it's just in a state of disrepair. Who knows?
I don't know, is this a light switch? What is it?
There's a key card reader.
Okay.
A card reader for doors.
Uh-oh. Well, it would appear they tripped something.
Let's close it, come on. Let's go. Cut the light. Let's go down through here. Okay, so we waited like 30 minutes. Nobody came. We're gonna try again. Maybe go further under the floor. Not trigger the alarm.
There it is.
Wow. So is this one's still in use?
What?
The alarm is off.
Yeah, the alarm is off. I don't think we can move farther.
The same location.
No, I don't think so. There's nothing more, it's a wall. Okay. I do not believe we can get into that bunker without triggering the alarm again.
It's interesting because they're in the HVAC systems. Typically, nuclear bunkers have advanced HEPA and carbon filtration systems to scrub the radiation. So it's removed before the air actually gets to the bunker. So it's pretty intricate. There were similar designs in the control room of a nuclear power plant as well. But the main hazards are stuff like iodine-131 and cesium-137. Cesium-137 is more of a long-term hazard, and iodine-131 is probably the highest immediate hazard from, say, a nuclear detonation or a nuclear accident for that matter. The iodine-131 is why you need to stay indoors for at least 48 hours because it has a half-life and it's removed. And keep in mind, this air filtration is on the other side of the shielding, which is a lot of bunkers can be rated for blocking up to 90% of the radiation with dense concrete, lead. The 10th thickness rule is where that comes up, which specifies the material thickness required to reduce radiation intensity by 90%. For lead, it's on the order of several inches for gamma radiation. And for concrete, it's on the order of feet for neutron radiation. Though neutron radiation, unless it's a specific type of weapon in close proximity, that goes away shortly after the bomb goes off. Anyway, the shielding and the filtration work in tandem to ensure that the bunker remains habitable for an extended period of time.
I think we either leave or just trigger it again for fun. Okay. Oh yeah, no problem. So is this room safe?
No one was here, because if someone was here, we repaired the floor, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as safe, who knows what, for an abandoned building, though this one might not be as abandoned. Who knows if they have like asbestos type hazards or what have you.
There's beer, all the keys. This is all we got.
This one doesn't look as abandoned as
Going to the hallway.
the one in his other videos, though.
There is a door blocked, so maybe we can go to the left way.
Maybe on the left there is another one.
Yeah. We have to see, and then most likely we'll run again. Okay, just give me a second.
Suspense.
I don't see anything. Just empty. I want to film all of it. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, there it
No.
is. The sensor. Yeah.
Yes, now it's on.
Shit.
Why is there not like alarm?
Nice. Okay, what about this? Come here.
It's slow, man. Slow.
Using wood on the floor. Just gonna make a little.
Yes, and just reach the door.
Yeah.
I can't say I recommend this.
Okay, just try to crawl. On your stomach, try to crawl. Yeah. Slower, slower.
Slow, smooth, smooth as fast.
Another one.
There's another one. Shit. Let me try to crawl behind that door. This is so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go further.
Live action game of Splinter Cell.
There are two sensors.
Yeah.
One in the corner and one like looking in the hallway. And I think that second one is active.
Just shows you how much people care about these, that this is for an abandoned bunker, having these. Needless to say, the security measures for a live one, they wouldn't get anywhere close to this place.
You got it. Let's try this door.
What's that? Oh, that's a huge room.
Wait.
Yes, this is the huge room.
Careful, might be sensor up there in the left corner. Above your head right there.
No. Wait. We can check sensors.
This is off.
Each one could have their own panel. Independent panels.
There are more lights.
Oh, those still work. Okay.
No sensor here, I think.
The maps and everything.
Okay, this is clearly some sort of command and control room, just like you would see at, like, NASA, for that matter. But while it wasn't a bunker per se, the nuclear power plant that I worked at did have a remote emergency operations facility that would be staffed in the event that an emergency scenario escalates to a certain point. And that's where the emergency director would relieve the on-shift crew of the emergency director's responsibilities. Because when the emergency happens at 3:17 in the morning, then it's going to be the night shift manager who's at there. And they've activated, woken everyone up. This facility would have to be manned. The requirement can vary depending on what your plan says, which needs to be approved by the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, and it depends where your site is, and it's going to take things into consideration like how many people live near the site, and what, say, the evacuation plans are, shelter-in-place plans are for whatever nuclear accident. But it's typically going to need to be staffed within 1 to 2 hours. And they would have everything you need to monitor the situation, dispatch teams of experts, but this would be by workers at the plant. Despite what you see in those scary disaster movies, this part isn't managed by the regulator or the government. Now, there are people that communicate with the government and the regulator, so they're definitely kept in the loop, but the response is ultimately carried out by the people that run the plant. After all, they know how to fix it better than the government would anyway. But it's ultimately a collaborative effort, and this is where you mobilize the vast majority of the extra people. The on-shift crew is at most on the order of 20 or so people. This will get the hundreds of additional employees and experts to direct a more complicated recovery should an emergency escalate to this level. And they would have a facility that does have centralized command and control structures like this. I've never seen one in an actual bunker. Not saying one doesn't exist, but just not at the plant that I worked at.
A milk jug. Okay.
Wow, that's a tight staircase.
Holy shit.
Yeah, clearly emphasized on trying to keep areas as compact as possible so you can, make the most of your space, because this thing is clearly limited by the geography in terms of how big of a bunker you can put in here, and it gets very expensive because each of these areas have shielding and have HVAC systems to keep radiation out.
Look a bit older.
That's where the power noise is coming from.
They would typically have their own independent power systems should they become divorced from the grid for obvious reasons.
See?
I've never seen what a modern bunker looks like. I can only imagine.
There is something behind the glass.
Maybe we can turn on the maps,
Okay. Very good.
Now, maps would typically be, at least for a nuclear emergency response center, would be of the surrounding local area, and it would be where you would issue recommendations of which areas to shelter in place, which areas to evacuate, and that would largely depend on the weather, which is why they have independent meteorological towers in order to ascertain that information, and radiation protection experts run calculations through a program in order to determine the overall dose based on the severity of the accident and based on wind speed, direction, things of that nature. Surprised a lot of this still works. This one, they use the term modern. So clearly this one doesn't look as ancient as some of the other ones, but you can still tell it's old.
Server stuff. Air conditioning.
Yep.
Like say.
Yeah, it could be. There's definitely a sensor in this room.
Yes, there is.
Let's go back.
And those air conditioners would definitely be considered critical systems.
This is all underground. Hard to comprehend.
But the calendar 2015.
Oh shit, yeah.
Calendar says 2015. Okay, so there was some activity here 10 years ago. Wow, 2015 was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's 2015. Okay, we're going to try to go a little bit down the hallway. Maybe it's gonna lead even deeper in the ground. When he crawled to the other side of the door of the hallway the first time, he ended up in this aircraft hangar. That's the aircraft part of this bunker. That has a sensor. There's no doors we can hide behind. Oh.
It makes me wonder, though, if someone was just here, like, monitoring there. Like, I don't know if this bunker was in service in 2015, but 10 years of being in disrepair, I mean, that could lead to something, or it could even be less than that. I mean, seen around offices, calendars from 10 years ago just because somebody needs to clear out their desk. It doesn't necessarily mean it was abandoned since 2015.
I don't think it will see us.
Maybe there was another one.
That's just the accident, there's a sensor.
Should have brought a cardboard box.
Oh, it's the power room. Well, that's pretty much it, right? Because if we're not going up, and we cannot go past that other sensor, we can't go any further.
Actually kind of surprised. I mean, you could tell the sensors were all post-abandonment because obviously the power room is going to be one of the most secure places in there because without it, you're in trouble. Well, looks like they're heading back down.
We made it out safe. Such a fun mission and multiple stories of offices. It's all underground. They're staying, lighting with electricity. It's so cool.
That's cool. They found one.
Tired, dirty, but happy.
More recent. Okay, so now we're climbing something.
Ah, yes.
No, there's one.
Oh, it's not that bad. Hey.
Dude, you need a harness or something. Wow.
Let's see. Interesting.
Okay, what is the need to just sit across from that? I mean, it's... I don't even know what to say about that. Just for the view.
Close. There's a police car right there.
Now what's he doing?
There's people there.
The top of the building.
So my friend told me he's somewhere in that construction site right now. Which is interesting because I think it's still working. Cool old place. It's a weird building. It doesn't really have an edge.
Dude, you're walking on... Those are shutters.
See how low can we go?
So, those shutters can be adjusted. That is to say, those things can close, like someone can close them, or they could be set up to automatically close while he's up there. Just something to keep in the back of your mind for your risk assessments when you do these sort of activities. Wow. That's something. mean, he's maintaining 3 points of contact, but he needs to be tied off on something. And not on something that can independently move like that. Great view, though. I guess just a nice little spot for him to sit and reflect on the bunker visit he just made. That was fascinating. Thanks so much for the recommendation, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.